Yalla Home
with Ana Schofield
and Big House.
Music's greatest songs. Greatest songs. Worth covering. Original classic hitmakers.
Okay, so excuse me. Good start, huh? The Music Greats today is about the song. So sometimes on the Music Greats, it'll be the artist that I want to talk about. Sometimes I'm bringing a song just because the song's super good. And in today's case, it's the song that's kind of quite catchy. It's actually one of those things when I was researching Martin Solveig, which is obviously the DJ behind this tune. The song is going to be Places. Great song. And it actually came up on my playlist recently in the gym. And it's one of those things, it actually made me think of different places around the world that I can't get to. My family in the UK, my sister's in Chicago. I've got dear friends that are virtually family and the kids' godparents in Spain and France, and these are all places I'd like to go and see and can't, and just don't feel it's sort of safe to travel at the moment. So that's what provoked this choice of song, and I thought, yeah, let's find out more about it. I listen to this regularly. I feel like it's had huge airtime play here in the UAE, but actually when I was looking at the stats, I wasn't seeing any big sort of chart numbers in the Western charts, which is quite interesting. And Martin Solveig is French, so Martin Laurent Picadet, that's his real name, but obviously better known as Martin Solveig. Born in 1976, and yeah, French DJ, singer, songwriter, record producer, absolutely huge. He actually hosts a weekly radio show as well called C'est la Vie. Various stations around the world he's syndicated, but he does it on a station in France called Radio FG. He was born in Paris and has grown up there, obviously speaks great English, manages his own label called Mixture Stereophonic, and he's ranked as number 29 in terms of DJs. And I definitely want to do a DJ week because I think, you know, DJs are the new rock stars. And currently, I have a company that's teaching children to DJ, original mix DJs. It's sort of close to my heart, and I cannot DJ. So you'll notice that when I speak about these guys, I am sort of the fan. I come from a place that I wish I was. So I was always the radio presenter that was called a DJ, and I would say, no, sorry, I'm not. I'm a radio presenter. And I noticed here in this region, they'll call me an RJ. But in the UK, they would call me a DJ, and I would be like, I'm not. I wish I was. And there was nowhere to learn to be a DJ. So actually, when you speak to these guys, because he was born in 1976, so how old does that make him? I'm just trying to think. He must be like mid-40s. I bet you if you talk to him, and I'd love to, he would say he had to learn on his own. He had to sort of take decks up to his bedroom and work out how it worked himself. Or he had to go to where DJs were playing and wait till he was 18, till he was allowed to get into the venues. And this is the story of lots and lots of DJs. But he's ranked number 11 in the DJ Mag Top 100, which is incredible. And he's collaborated with David Guetta, Jazz Jones, but he actually did it with them under they have an alias called Europa, and he did it with them. He's had tracks with Laidback Luke, Dragonette, and Keel of Block Party, and he's also collaborated with Madonna, which is amazing. But born in Paris and an amazing singer. This is the thing, and you don't really hear that about him. So he joined this choir, and the choir was called the Paris Boys Choir. It's also known as something really incredible, which I cannot pronounce because the French it's Le Petit Chanteur de Sainte-Croix de Neuilly. I am probably massacring that, and I apologise if you're French. You're welcome to tell me off, 4215. Tell me how that really is pronounced. And he had a classical musical training sort of early system. Don't you think that's weird? So he belonged to a choir, and he was classically trained, became a soprano soloist. I mean, unbelievable. And then at the age of 18 went, I'm going to be a DJ. I mean, his mama and papa must have been like, really, son? You clearly are on track to be incredible. You're a soprano singer. He was like, no, I'm going to be a DJ. Martin Solveig got himself in hot water in 2018. Big controversy because... I did love. It's not funny, but it also is funny. So he was hosting this incredible awards ceremony, which was a football awards ceremony to celebrate females. Okay, and that's the key to this story. It was to celebrate females. The UEFA president was there. And he hosted it, and everything was fine until they got the first winner up. And it was the first winner ever, clearly female, absolutely gorgeous. And she turned around and he said he made some remark and asked her to twerk, at which point everyone was totally horrified, including the female footballer. But the UEFA president is quoted as saying, get this, he's an idiot that doesn't know how to behave and that he will never host the event again. Excellent. Well, if you're gonna do something wrong, go big or go home, and he certainly did. But in terms of making music, his music is great. And this is one of many songs. There's not much to tell you about the song. It's not like there's any huge kind of big story to take you through, other than he wrote it, he features in the vocals, but there's also a Norwegian singer called Ina. She's the singer. It was released in 2016 in November from Spinning Records and Big B, and I remember it being absolutely it was played all the time, but actually it peaked at number 82 on the French singles. I don't have any sort of big things to tell you. The sample that you're hearing is Waiting for a Star to Fall. Who remembers Waiting for a Star to Fall? I might even feature that in the Music Greats tomorrow. I only know it because my parents used to play it. Very sort of, if it's the one I'm thinking of. But anyway, it samples that. So have a listen, have a good time. It's Places on the Music Greats. Martin Solveig, an amazing DJ, a French one, and it's here on Yalla Home on Pulse 95.
It's Yalla Home.
With Ana Schofield
And Big Cass.